Did you guys know that Iron Man was actually part of the FBI's political propaganda in an attempt to push people who consumed Iron Man to have this narrative about the Middle East? So if you do rewatch Iron Man, it takes place in Pakistan, there's terrorists, like the whole narrative that they have about the Middle East is the entire plot of Iron Man. And if you watch Love Island, I just want to remind you that the government spends so much money in different buckets, if you will, to push this propaganda. So they spend money outside of our own country. They spend money on books, on paying people to write propaganda-oriented books, paying people to create propaganda-oriented shows and movies and media and things for us to consume. Everybody keeps acting like this whole Huda and Elan thing is not another set of American propaganda. They literally had the Palestinian girl, Huda Mustafa, and fucking Elan, who is a supporter of the IDF. I heard he was also an IDF soldier. I haven't seen anything of that, but I know he supports Israel. So to have the two of them make out, to have the two of them in that villa together, to have even Austin in that villa with Amaya, like all of these men are just so odd. But I just want to remind you that this is like, I'm like fully convinced that this is American propaganda. Consider how much that they like spent advertising how big the crowd is, how many people are going to be watching, how many people have been watching. Like if this is your first time watching Love Island, this is not how Love Island is. I don't know, call it a stretch, but I feel like they're using a Palestinian woman to create the narrative that Palestinian women are crazy, that they don't know how to act, blah, blah, blah. And like, y'all can say that that's not what it is, but that's literally what that's literally what America does. Like they do reality shows like that, they do movies like that, they do shows like that, they do books like that. Like everything is a show and an image that they want us to consume. I can't even watch Love Island anymore the same way because I'm just like, this is teetering on propaganda. Like I thought it was propaganda at first because if you think about it, everybody's sitting around their TV shows for 5 out of the 6 or 6 out of the 7 days out of the week, 5 out of the 7 days out of the week, and not paying attention to what's going on overseas. And I don't think that everybody should be obsessed with politics all the time. Like I'm not saying don't have your time and like don't enjoy things, but it's just hard for me to not realize that this is just part of it. They always do this. If there's a big parade, if there's a big holiday, days where everybody's really busy, or can't have the mental capacity to deal with a bombing, they do it. Like while you're at work, they like to plan things. And while you're sleeping, they like to do the bombings. So it's just like, I just need you guys to be very aware and pay attention to Elan and Huda moving forward, because I can't tell which direction they're going to take this in. Like, I can't tell if they're going to try to make it seem like a Palestinian and a Israeli should be together in world peace, or if they're going to villainize her, or if they're going to like try to make him seem like the good guy. Like, I can't tell, but I just know that there was absolutely no reason for them to do that besides the political and high-end situation that's going on right now. And we need people to be anti-Palestine and pro-Jewish, and not Jewish, pro-Israel, to like actively fight in this war and actively have our American citizens want to be in this war. We have to pick the side of Israel. We can't empathize with Palestinians. So I just find it really interesting in the way that they're setting Huda up. I think that, yeah, she has problems that she needs to work on, but I feel like they shouldn't have casted her if that was it, if that was the problem. Like if they knew a Palestinian woman in the time of a genocide was going to come on here and embarrass herself, and then people were going to use the Palestinian part as like, Palestinians, this, that, because people are doing that. Don't say it's dramatic. People are doing that. Then why would you even put a Palestinian woman in that situation? It's like, why would you even put black people in the same villa as Yulisa? You know what I mean? It's like, do better, Love Island. Do better.